Good morning. Looks like we're up and running. Adjust this camera a little bit. How's that? That's a little better, I think. Focus, focus. Alright. Cool. Dragonstone, good morning. How are you? Jason, good morning, Jason. How's it going this morning? Good to see you guys. You made it through the week. That's cool. I'm going to adjust a few things here while we're setting up for this morning. You guys been okay this week? Been doing good? Yeah. Let's see. Stream settings. We got okay. Alright. Somewhere down here. There we go. Right on. New Slither, how you doing? It's good to see you this morning. Wolfbert Forge, it's good to see you. I've been grabbing some names out of the chat here this last week or so, going around the channels. Some of you guys have some videos up, some of you don't. I'm trying to familiarize myself again with the community because I have been detached for so very long. Excuse me. Some of you guys are doing some pretty cool stuff, though. I really like it. So, Jason, but not too bad. Not really enough time in the shop. I get that. Although, I'm revving up to get some stuff done. We get a few more people in here. I'm going to ask you guys some questions and see what you think about some stuff. Nice. Dog bone knives. Long time no see. How are you, sir? Good to see you. Get everybody out of bed so early on a Sunday morning just to hang out on the YouTubes. Oh my goodness. Busy. Neutral says he's been busy. Well, that's good. You know, idle hands and all that stuff. Soggy Bottom Forge, how you doing? Good to see you. Boar, good morning. Yeah, there's, I've noticed as I've been climbing through the community and the, sort of the old school guys that were around back when I was doing this, a lot of them are missing nowadays. Don't know where they went, what they're doing. Last videos were posted, like right around the pandemic type thing. But I hope everybody's doing okay out there. Yeah, folks seem to be gathering around. It's a good thing. I didn't know how this Sunday morning thing was going to work out, or if it was going to work out at all, but it seems to be doing okay. I think I just messed something up. I'm playing with settings on this YouTube thing, trying to figure this thing out. There we go. That's a little better. There we go. Hope I didn't screw anything up. Sound and all that stuff good, guys? Can you hear me? Is it, blah, that whole thing? All good. Soggy Bottom. I'm trying to get motivated to get back out in the shop. I understand that completely. With the issues going on with me, it's difficult to get motivated sometimes, but lately I've been working on it really, really hard and really been kind of soul searching. And my answer to myself is I only go around once and I don't want to waste it. But that really doesn't account for, tired, not feeling great, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Although I have seen folks like Drayson's been popping in here. Rusty Hubcap, Alan's been popping in. We've had all sorts of folks. There he is, Drayson. Just talking about you, man. It was all good stuff, I promise. Got coffee. So I guess it's time to get started. You betcha. I got smart, and over here I put myself a little tabletop stool thing so I could grab my coffee easy without having to deal with this microphone over here. So you know what? And I don't know if anybody here has any experience in this. I've got about 50 things going like I usually do. And I got an email this morning from the Febreze company. And they want me to promote their product in my videos that are upcoming. Sponsorship kind of thing. I've never done a sponsorship before. What do you guys think? Yes? No? Good idea? Bad idea? I mean, it's money. They haven't told me how much money, but yeah. Dogbone Knives. Been fighting a bad wrist surgery for the past year, so no hammering. Well, that kind of stinks. So you need a power hammer. I got lazy and got old and built a power hammer. Still doesn't take the jar out of your hands. You hit that thing the wrong way. Shake your eye teeth out. JT Drayson. You know what? I forgot that that's what people called you. JT. Man, so many things to remember. Jason McPherson, go for it. You know what? I think I might. I don't know. Just if for no other reason, the experience. See what it's like. Have to put together a media kit, whatever the heck that is. I think they just want to see what my, I don't know, what my commercial ability, I guess, or presentability looks like. I don't know. We'll see what happens there. So you guys see some videos in the future with me going, try a Febreze. You know, that'll be a thing. We'll see what happens. You never see anybody talking about it. Well, you do once in a while. I've seen a couple of videos where people have talked about sponsorships, but they don't say much about it. Brian Morris. Good morning. How are you, sir? Good to see you. I'm going to move this thing so I can see this a little better. Good to see you guys. Wow. Our analytics are good this morning. We didn't get the little thing popping up saying that your keyframe thing is off or whatever. Let's see what we have here. There we go. The blues in the chat. Chat box went away. There it is. You guys are back. You came back. So nice of you. Thank you for coming back. So I popped out the chat from the main screen so I can move it around, but every time I click on something it goes to the background, and then I got to find you guys again. So, you know, there's that. Trying to keep up. So since I did this, and I've said this in the last few streams, but since I did this like years ago, a few years ago, I think it's 4 years ago, maybe 5, something like that, so much stuff has changed on YouTube and the channel and the programming and all that stuff. It's kind of wacky to try to keep up with, especially for old guy. Kids are like out of the house mostly nowadays, so it's I can't just yell in the other room, "Hey, you, come in here and tell me what this means." To figure it out for myself. Oh, pickle snout. Hey, good morning. Squim, Washington. That's cool. I've been through Squim. It's not too far from me here. I live in the Puyallup area. Brian Morris. Good morning. How are ya? You know what? That's true, Grayson. It's depend. You know, if they gave me $50 every time I said, I'd be like every other word. Oh my goodness. Mr. Crawford, you know what? I'm starting to agree with you here. I think that it would be okay to accept a sponsorship once in a while. I don't want to flood my videos with anything, but I gotta be honest with you. It would be nice now that I'm retired. This is might become a bit of a revenue stream into the house if things work out. I do not know. I gotta be honest with you. Going from being paid as a union carpenter to fixed income, Social Security type thing, it's a huge change. There's a lot that changes. Craig L., good morning. How are ya? Because now Pentecost. You wear PPE for 8 hours. That good? No, yeah, yep. I gotta be honest with you. Going on to some of those, especially the government job sites, there are so many restrictions nowadays. It's like you get caught with one glove off, man, they write you up. And I'm old school. I came from the, you might wear a hard hat and that kind of thing. Things have changed, and I understand it's all for the better and all for the good and all that good stuff. But yeah, going from that to this, I spend more time these days trying to figure out what I'm going to do next rather than doing it. If you know what I mean. Join introduction. Good morning. How are ya? Good to see you guys. Looks like we got, holy moly, 14, 15 people in here, something like that. That's cool. If you guys wouldn't mind, hit the like button down there for me. It lets YouTube know that I'm still alive and I'm coming back. I'm coming for you, YouTube. You can't stop me. We're gonna take over YouTube. I talked about this, I think, in the last stream or the stream before, but my shop has been used for storage and just a collection bin of all sorts of, go out and find a tool, move things around, and it's just sort of piles of stuff and storage. And I'm sure some of you guys understand that. You got a shop, you're not in it for a while, it ends up being everybody's sort of catch basin for whatever they've got going. And I think I might set up some cameras out there and do a little montage of cleaning the place, because I need to get out there and do some work. I'm working on a knife handle video, and I need to get to my CNC machine. And I can barely see the thing right now, let alone get to it. So, might do a video on that here pretty soon, but I'm not sure. It's a little embarrassing, to be honest with you. Here's my dirty chair. Take a look at this. But it'll look so much nicer when it's clean. So we'll see. Alyssa Live, good morning. How are ya? Good to see ya. Make it work for me. Money is money. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that encouragement. That feels good. It's it's nice to know that an audience or a community is willing to put up with a little bit of commercialism. It would certainly help produce a few videos, that kind of thing. Get me back on track. That would certainly be a good thing. So thanks for the input. I really appreciate it. Wolf Party, how you doing? Yes, it has been many years. Welcome back. It's good to see you. Dogbone Forge is here this morning too. Haven't seen him in 140 years. At least it seems that way. Oh God, it's so good to see you guys, man. I got to tell you. But if you are in here, if you would not mind hitting the little like button, and it would really, really help out. Every little like lets YouTube know I'm back, I'm here. Their whole thing has changed, and the way things go has changed, and subscribers aren't really the number of people that everybody are going for. Although I love my community, I love my subscribers. I think you guys are super cool, the bestest on the planet, as a matter of fact. And YouTube just wants to know that you're watching, that's all. So if you could let them know by hitting the like button, that'd be cool. So it looks like we got people coming and going and coming and going, and it's perfectly normal Sunday morning. If you're out there hiding in the shadows, perfectly fine. But it's good to see you here as well. Well, I can't really see you, but you know. Oh my goodness. So, give you a little update on what's going on, only because I've been preaching it. The reason that I have not been around, in case any of you do not know this, I came down with some sort of a neurological disorder. It's a motor function thing. Has something to do with my autoimmune system. And saw this doctor a couple of days ago, 2 days ago. And they're like, we thought you had this myasthenia gravis, and you might still have that, but now there's another wizard neurologist guy who's I don't know what he is. He's super wizard guy from the University of Washington. Is like, well, it might be this other thing, so you need to come in and have some tests done. Well, of course I do. You gotta, squeeze the last of my insurance money out of me. It's all good though. They're trying as hard as they can to figure out what's going on with me, but it's the reason that I look so stiff. It's the reason that I kind of blink a little bit. It's the reason that I don't know, that I'm leaning back into this chair so hard. This chair's allowing me to sit here and talk to you guys because I going to lose control of the muscles in my neck once in a while. Right now they're not doing too bad, but yeah. So anyway, things take me a little bit longer to get done, and I was working on a video last week, tiniest little video, it's the goofiest little thing. You guys probably can't even see the darn thing, but there's a other shoulder, there's a thing back there that I've been working on, and I've got a video out about it. Matter of fact, we should publish that right after we're done here today. If you guys are into videos, you can take a look at the video, give it a thumbs up, that'd be cool too. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on with me. They're been into this for, it's my 4th year of this particular thing that's going on with me, and now the doctors are going, well, maybe it's this other thing. Alexis, how are you? Transitional Artist Studio is here this morning. So yeah, that's kind of what's been going on with me, just to let you know what's going on there. And it shouldn't affect upcoming videos. They're just going to be a little longer to come out, that kind of thing. And like I said, once I get my garage cleaned out and get all that crap out of there, should be able to do a couple of little blacksmithing videos. I've got a couple of very specific things in mind that I want to get done. Oh, thanks, Craig. I appreciate it. It's fairly stable the health thing is fairly stable. It doesn't really go off. I know what to expect every day and how it works every day, so I'm able to kind of help myself through my day by setting myself up for success. And I've gotten used to a lot of this. In the beginning, it was really hard to kind of deal with, but yeah, we're doing okay. Danger D, has anyone seen or heard from Trey from Old Hickory Forge? No, the last I heard, he weathered a storm and lost a family member in that, and I have not heard anything about him or from him since. I used to watch his channel pretty much religiously once I went down, and he was doing some really good stuff. And unfortunately, life has a way of getting in the way. I think most of us kind of know that, though. We've all been dealt a tough hand now and again. He went on a walkabout. Yeah, I wish he would publish something. Just let us know where he's at. He's doing okay, that kind of thing. That would be cool. That would be very, very cool. So, how is it down there in Australia this fine day? Miss Lexus, how you doing? And how's the weather down there? How's Adam? So let me see. Upcoming. I've got a couple of notes here about what we're doing. I think I've talked about this in other streams, and they are coming. I'll be publishing a video right after this. I think I just talked about that. It's a goofy little video. It's about making some alcohol burner stuff for a goofy little art project thing that I'm reviving. Dad Rat's Forge, how are you? Rebuilding his shop, I believe. Oh, well, that's more news than I've heard about him for a while. Yes, I definitely hope he comes back, Grayson. That would be a cool thing. He posts on Instagram. I'm going to have to check that out. I'll find him on Instagram. I hadn't even thought about that. I'm not big social. I do have Instagram account, and I do post on it. I've got a couple of friends on there, but it's something that I look at once a month or something like that. And I don't do the TikTok thing. I don't do all that social media stuff. My Facebook page I can't even get into. So my wife is a moderator there and answers, people with stuff. But so yeah. Old Wolf, good morning. How are you, sir? It is good to see you. Thanks for dropping by this morning, man. I really appreciate that. So many folks here today. I'm going to try to move this thing again. Get up here, go down there. Damag, hello, good morning. How are ya? How are ya? How are ya? The other individual I've seen in here recently is GW Railroad. And they're kind of in my neighborhood. I think they're just north of the border from me in Vancouver, Canada, I think. But yeah, I've been making some connections and sort of reconnecting in a weird way with the community. Let's see what this says over here. These little signs going off all over the place. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, after I heard what had happened to him, I was it kind of tore me up a little bit because I really enjoyed the guy's content, watched him pretty closely, and when I heard what had happened after that storm that they went through, it was devastating for him. I mean, just I felt for him really, really, really badly. So, the Mags, what's going on? How have you been lately, my friend? And you too, old wolf. How you guys been? Good? Bad? Wonderful, I imagine? I was able to move my chat board up here a little bit. I can see it a little bit better. Eyes are starting to blink a little bit this morning. But it's all good. We just keep going. It's like we got 22 folks on board, which is super freaking cool. Super cool, super cool. And I was going to ask you guys. I did not catch it. I was trying to, but I did not catch Roy's live stream. And I know he had a live stream day before yesterday, and I was going to jump in there, but he's East Coast, I'm West Coast, and it started just at the time I had to get to the doctor, so I missed it completely. But anyway, Daryl Hamilton, good morning. Hey, how are you? How are you this morning? God, I sound old. What's wrong with me? Well, I guess I'm old. Got a lot more grayer since the last time we did this. But it's all good. Copy done. Out to Granson's Rolling Spikes. Nice. Cheap and easy to make with money. Hello, everyone. Have a great day. Take care, Danger Dave. Danger D. Take care. Enjoy your grind. And we'll talk to you next time. Thanks for stopping by today, man. I really appreciate it. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. This is my getaway for the week, and you guys afford me the opportunity to escape the rest of the world and just hang out with you guys for an hour, which is pretty freaking cool. Daryl Hamilton, peachy. You're doing peachy. That's a good thing to hear. That is a really good thing to hear. Let's see. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know if I can do this or not, but I'm going to try it. I don't know. Yeah, I better not do that. I might lose all you guys. I'm not going to do that. Yep. Hanging in just like you, taking it as it comes at me. Yep, that's what you got to do. You just got to wait and see what's next and just deal with it as it pops up. It's about all you can do. I mean, can't really take any of this too seriously, to be very honest with you. It doesn't really matter one way or the other. We hang out with the good friends we've got. We enjoy life as much as we can. And we move forward. We move forward. Dogbone knives. Yes, John is from Old Hickory Forge. Trey from Purgatory Ironworks. Purgatory Ironworks. I've seen some of his stuff, but I don't see much of it. Does Purgatory Ironworks still produce videos? I'll have to go check him out. But thanks for updating me, man. I appreciate that. Craig, Talk to you later, man. Take care of yourself. Enjoy your Sunday and whatever your week brings. Hopefully we'll see you here next time. Right here at Big Dog Forge. My best announcer voice, huh? Holy. Danger. Interesting what you're going through. Neck surgery here in April. And a heart attack this past month. Holy crap. So you're 9 months into your 6 months past a heart attack. Holy moly, man. I'm glad you're okay so far. I hope you're okay. Restrictions since 2019. Couldn't forge. Yeah, I get that. I get the whole not being able to forge thing. Not being able to work in your shop is... It can be disheartening. But keep pushing, man. Yeah, I kind of feel you there a little bit. So, the worst thing about it is this thing got a hold of me. And then I hurt my leg. And then from that, I got... it was threatening me some time ago. Pulmonary embolism, where you get a blood clot in your lungs. You can't breathe. But it never actually happened. But a few months ago, it did happen. And I ended up in the hospital for a week and a half. Had 4 of them at one time. Got past that. This was still going on. And then 2 weeks ago, right after stream, I ended up in the hospital with acute appendicitis. So it's like, 11 things after another. You never know what's happening. Still doing movie and TV props. Huh, cool. That's kind of a cool thing to be doing. John is back at home and working in his dad's shop. Huh. Wow, I'm getting all kinds of updates on these people. They yell John Trey because he is John Norwood. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Cool. I'm learning all kinds of stuff this morning. Thanks for updating me, guys. Ryan Morris, have to go. Hope to catch you next week. You will. I will be here. If you can make it, that would be cool, Brian. Thanks, man. Take care. And be safe, buddy. Be safe. Alexis, it's bedtime. I'll have a great day. I'm going to check my eyelids for pinholes. It's a good idea. Check them thoroughly, and when you're done, have a great day. Have a good night. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Really, really appreciate it. If you see Adam, tell him I said hi. Tell him I said hi. Right is correct. About John, his nickname. Oh. See you later, Danger. Take care of yourself. Mr. Crawford, how are ya? Oh, there you go. So many good folks come through this place. It's a little bit like being a bartender. I was a bartender years ago when I was young. Went through mixology school and all that stuff after I got out of the military. And I worked freelance jobs. I didn't work in a bar. But I got to meet so many cool people, talk to so many cool people. Coming here reminds me of that. The stories, the folks, the peoples, all that good stuff. You guys are amazing. We still have 17 folks online with us. If you're in the background back there and you want to just give me a thumbs up or something so I can see who you are, and if you got a channel I can check out, I spend time every week. After this afternoon, I will come back, and the channels that have been on here, I will go to their channel and check their stuff out. I've been doing quite a bit of that. So if you got something, just say hi, thumbs up, whatever. Your channel will pop up here and I can track you down and watch your videos. I love doing that. Old school forge and fabrication. The roller side guides for Scrappy's Ram guide. Those are, I think they're still making them, and I love those things. They work really, really well. They are a linear roller setup for CNC machines, and there's a little town in the northwest here in it's south and east of Seattle called North Bend, and the company is called CNC Parts, and they're linear carriages for a CNC machine, and they mount on a piece of 1/4 inch thick by 4 inch wide. I use cold rolled steel because it's got nice sharp edges and all that, and it's nice and smooth. You don't have to machine anything, and it's what's recommended. So you cut a piece, you bolt it on there, put that thing on there, and it runs really, really well. I have had to replace some of the lower bearings, but they're super easy to do, and they're super cheap. They sell those bearings like a tube full of them, 8 or 10 of them, for like $15. And I've only had to replace them a couple of times. Although Scrappy's getting an update, because he's going to get a much heavier hammer, and it's going to be a lot harder on those little wheels. So he was like a 22-pound hammer at the time, but he's going to go to like a 37, 38-pound hammer, and I'm going to have to beef that up. So we're going to see how that goes. And of course, keep updated and we'll see what happens there. But yeah, CNC, I believe it's called CNC Router Parts is what it's called. Cool little place, very friendly folks. You can order all this stuff online, pay with a credit card, and they ship out really, really quickly. Of course, they're in the, well, they're 40 miles away, so I can just run and pick up parts. But Dad Rat's Forge. And plenty of bar work in the past. It was always a second job. Yep, and our pastime. It's a great way to meet people. It is. You hear lots of stories, and you meet people. Typically, you get the odd guy out who's a jerk, but typically the people you meet there and that you're talking to are happy, friendly, having a good time, and you tend to see the best. Like I said, you get the odd jerk out once in a while who's just a guy, but whatever. Or, you know, a girl, I can run into them too, but usually, for the most part, it's just having a good time. And they want to talk, and they want to have a good time. I always love that about that. Just hearing about people's lives. You get a moment into their life is really, really cool, really awesome. Hey, so we got like 22 peoples in here so far this morning. That's really cool. Dudes. I'm digging it. Let me see. What do we got going down here in the little thing? Anyone selling Damascus blanks? I have a friend that was looking at deals on eBay, but many of those sellers are passing off laser etched steel. Yeah. No wonder they sold for $20. That's true. Actually, I have a stack of billets I need to go through. So I tell you what I'm going to try to do. And I say I'm going to try to do because I'll have to look around. Next Sunday, it'll give me something to do, something to talk about on stream here. I will gather up all of the Damascus billets, that because when I was making videos before, I would make a billet. I might make a knife out of it or not. It was just about putting the billet together. So I've got a stack of those things around here somewhere. And I would have to charge shipping and something for the billet, but we could figure something out. If someone's interested in that stuff, might be able to get something for me. And I can tell you exactly what I put into it. I don't know if it's, something your friend would be interested in, but that's the only thing I can think of. You're welcome, old school. Old Soul Forge. I think I said school before. I gotta slow down and take a look with my one good eye. Old Soul Forge, thank you. Thank you. I tend to do that. I glaze over words, and the first thing that comes to mind is what I say. So forgive me if I read something wrong like that. I apologize. I apologize. Ooh. Make sure I'm holding myself together here. Oh my goodness. What else we got going? Yeah, so I will gather up some of that stuff, see what I've got going here, and I'm not going to make any knives out of that stuff, and I can give you pretty much, I've got it all marked, what I put into those billets if anybody's interested. A lot of them have exterior cores made of one thing or another, and the sort of Damascus sandmite over a solid core of 1095 or A2 steel or something like that. So if anybody's interested in that stuff, I'll be showing it off next Sunday. Sunday. What does this say? Great, so that'd be sweet. Put the proceeds toward the channel support and improvement. Absolutely. That's exactly what I'm looking to do. Anything that I make on, like the AdSense thing or any promotional stuff, it's all going to go right back into this channel and get the shop put back together, blah, 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 that kind of stuff. And now that I've got the sand molar up and running, and I've got my foundry and all that stuff in the shop outside, I've got an area there that I need to improve a little bit as well, so we can do some casting videos. That's normal for all of us at a certain age. Yes, you are correct. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Do I still have PayPal? I do. Let me see. How would you get to that? I think it's connected to my personal email. And let's see. Is that something that I can give to the world? Tell you what. I can't even locate the thing right now. But yeah, tell you what, I will DM that to you through YouTube, Mr. Grayson, if you need that email address for whatever reason. But yeah, what I'll do is if somebody wants to get a hold of some of this metal, I will set up a way to send me some money for shipping it and whatever we work out for if someone wants to buy it, kind of a thing. That would be super cool. Yeah, because I got lots of stuff around here, and I will be making more Damascus and going through some other processes. I mean, I still even have some of that Damascus I did in my Dirty Damascus videos, and that stuff's got solid cores in it. So yeah, I've got lots of this stuff kicking around here, all sorts of it. I think I even still have some cable Damascus somewhere. I'll have to take a look. There's a big old box of it out there. I got so much crap around here. I don't know what I have, to be honest with you. Got it stacked everywhere. Oh. And you guys are going to see, unfortunately, well, I'm not going to say unfortunately, because I get a kick out of this stuff. You can't really see it, but over, nope, not over that shoulder, over that one hanging on the wall right there, that black thing, that is a 3D printer. That's a Creality CR30, and over here there's a bunch of Creality and Bamboo printers, and you're going to see some 3D print stuff here pretty soon as well. And you're going to see some little builds, and we're going to do some big builds, but I got to get shop cleaned up before we do the bigger stuff. The more Damascus-y, forging kind of thing. Let me see how we doing here. We have 23 folks. You guys that are hiding in the background there, stick your head out and say hi, so I can see who you are and go check out your channel later. I've seen some really cool stuff. There's a young lady named, I think it's Reyes Forge, and she live streams on Twitch like 3 times a week. She does some pretty cool stuff. She's a beginner, and she's got some beginner's tools, but she's got a good anvil and a really good attitude. She went to Quad State and put out some videos where she interviewed some folks. So yeah, it's and I think I found her through a message that she had sent me. So I love seeing that kind of stuff. So if you guys want to not comment here, just send me a direct message on YouTube, and I will check out your channel. Soggy Bottom Forge, definitely be interested in getting, yeah. Coffee Studio, John, Mr. Coffee, my hero. This man saved my bacon when we were out there near his house doing the sofa thing years ago. Brakes went out on the motorhome. He got it to his shop, put new brakes on it, blah blah blah. Worked all day long. Wouldn't let me touch a damn tool, and patted me on the head and sent me on my way. Wouldn't even take payment for it. He just took care of me. I love you, brother. I miss you. One day before it's all over, I'm going to sit down and we're going to have a cup of coffee together again. Speaking of coffee, I have some coffee over here. I hope all is well on the homestead and the missus is good. And you're doing okay. Soggy Bottom Forge, builder from you, Mr. Tim. Yes. Yes, indeed. JC, is that you? I don't know who JC. John Coffey, yes. I believe that is Mr. Coffey. It says Coffee Studios, but he didn't have a picture on there. I believe it's him. You guys are making my day. I just love this. Oh, my Sundays need to last forever so I can just have this all the time. Okay, time to get everything lined out in order again. Yeah, it's going to be a bit, but take it nice and slow. Slow and steady wins the race, right? It is good to see Mr. Coffey again. It's me. I'm glad you chimed in, my friend. I haven't seen Alan this morning, Mr. Rusty Hubcap. I have not seen him this morning. Everybody's saying good morning to you, John. You are the man, I gotta be honest with you. You do everything slow now. Yeah. Yeah. If you don't go slow, you're gonna end up hurting something. I gotta be honest. Coffee pot too hard. Lights are on, but the pot's cold. Oh no. Dude, turn on a burner. Set it on the stove. Put the coffee in the water, stir it up, pour it through the filter. I mean, I've done it all. If it comes to coffee, you gotta have some. Alan just had a birthday. Well, if you see this, Mr. Allen, happy birthday to you, sir. You gotta let a guy know. I could have made you something special. Dad Rat's Forge, you taking off? Take care, brother. Thanks for dropping in this morning. I do appreciate it. It's got to be your Sunday evening over there, Sunday afternoon. Stuff to do, I'm sure. Take care of yourself, man. And we will see you next time. Hope to see you here next week. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. All the love in the world to you guys. That was when we came out to Indiana and stayed in the motorhome out there. It was the last time I took a long vacation, more than a couple of days anyway. We spent 3 weeks, and I think a week of it was at your house. And I missed that. I haven't been on another vacation since then. It was the highlight of my last 10 years. Think about it all the time. Richard, have you missed anything new? Not really, just catching up with everybody. Mr. Coffee's here. Dad Rat's Forge just left. But yeah, it looks like we got 21, 22 folks hanging out, something like that. Hard to believe it was 6 years ago. Yeah. Had a brief encounter with lots of really, really good folks, but it's so memorable, and I have such fond memories of that time and the people that I met. I mean, Dan Moss, Alan, you, Ting Ting. It was such a good time. Sprinkle Donut Forge. Him and his guitar playing, that was so good. Got to meet Roy from Christ-Centered Ironworks and his wife. Mr. Crawford was super cool. Got to meet Ben Toombs, who I haven't seen here this morning. He must have something going on. I know he's been working on his boat thing. So, Eric, good morning. How are you? How are you? We are about 5 minutes or so away from having to put this away because puppy dogs require my attention every Sunday morning, which is good. Love my puppy dogs. They're awesome people. It's the old saying, the more I get to know my puppy dogs, I can't finish that. Well, it's the other way around, really. The more I get to know people, the more I love my puppy dogs. That's cynical. We can't be that way. Oh, FFC Rick. Sorry I'm late. You're not late. You're just right on time. It's the whole thing about time. You end up being exactly where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there, even if you think you're late. It's just the way it is. So, Coffee Studio. Yeah, if I could get there, I would do it too. And that I think you made brisket on the barbecue that weekend. You were like at that barbecue for 12 hours, something like that. That was some of the best barbecue this boy has ever had. I need more coffee. Well, folks, y'all be blessed, be safe, have a great day. Thanks, Tim. Thank you, Grayson. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you next week. We'll have some billets of metallical stuff, and we'll talk a little bit about that. I'll send you a message there, Grayson. Thanks for stopping by, man. We'll see you next week. I appreciate everything. I think I like this. I popped the chat out and I made it bigger so I could see it a little bit better. And it seems to be working out a little bit better for me this time around. So, always got something on the smoker. Yeah, it's always a good thing. I don't know. It's just a thing. It's just a thing. Something about, sitting outside with the smoker or the barbecue going, and I don't know. You do it in the dead of winter with the snow falling, and I don't know. Just it makes you feel good. Newt's Leather, I'm about to head out as well. I've got a couple of projects to get out the door. Good luck with that, Newt's. It's good to see you, man. Thanks for dropping by. Hope to see you here next week. We are about to wrap this up, guys. I appreciate all of you, and thank you for dropping by. We will do this again next Sunday. We'll have some Damascus billets to show and tell with, and holy, I'll find some other things to show and tell with. I am going to post a video as soon as we turn this off. I'll make it public. It's already up. A goofy little video about some alcohol burner stuff and a little machine. Not a big maker thing, but little maker thing. It's fun. And I will talk to you guys. How small forage area during the winter? Yeah, undercover. I know, but it's still outside, so you get that. Darkish, have a great week, Tim. I knew you were hiding back there. Oh, you take care. You guys have a great week. Always a pleasure to see you too. Thanks for everything, guys. Putting a video out right now. Take care. Gonna go. Love you guys with all my heart. Thank you for being here for an old crusty guy that wants to hang out once a week. You guys are inspirational and awesome. Thanks, Mr. Coffee. Thanks for everything you do. And thanks for being here this morning, man. Appreciate you more than you know. If you guys see Alan, tell him that I said happy birthday, and I miss him too. And we'll talk to you guys soon. Now I got to figure out where the off button here is. Talk to you later. See you guys. Have a great week.